back to the JLB Podcast. My name is Joker.
My name is Needle.
I'm Swag.
Who are you?
I'm Swag. I'm the new JLB podcast host.
It would have been really
Oh,
funny
okay.
if you were just like, well, what are you talking about? I've been here the whole time.
I was here in the last episode of season 1, and now I'm here.
You were?
No, I'm just lying.
You're just a liar.
I was already lying. That's crazy.
By the way, JLB Podcast, the only podcast where nothing ever happens in the media or news while we're not going. It felt like the longest break ever.
Yeah.
Everyone paused
Hold on,
because we paused.
Yeah, everything
Literally.
paused.
A whole lot of nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So here's the thing. We announced last episode of season 1 that we were going to be bringing on a third host. Swag, welcome to the podcast. As much as it gives me displeasure to say that I hate Swag.
This is not true.
Yeah.
I hate him,
That's
and
fair, honestly.
he's stupid.
He's a dickhead, honestly.
Give me some of your
I don't know.
accomplishments. What have you done? What do you do?
What do you do is disgusting. Oh my god.
I speedrun Super Mario Galaxy.
Boo!
Boo! Get this guy out
Boo!
of here!
Boo!
Ew.
Boo! I would throw some rotten tomatoes at you.
Not the Rotten Tomatoes, though.
The rotten.
You
Wait,
don't
like the
deserve fresh
website?
tomatoes, apparently.
You also do multi Mario. Are you on? Are like when you go on to the 602 are you still first or not first, but like are you on the first page?
I'm pretty high up, I think. I recently got a 21 3x estimate because of the Galaxy 120 PBs.
Now you just gotta get 21 3x PB.
Maybe.
When is the next 602?
Next 602 is probably like December 28th, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Make your predictions now.
Yeah, because that's like the last week of December, and it's before freaking Christmas break. You wouldn't have a 602 like before freaking Christmas break, so.
I guess not. I mean, you could, yeah, school and all that. That makes sense. I will say that the last like 1 or 2 weeks, I've been tormenting Swag with a category idea for
Dude, no, we are not talking about this.
for multi Mario. It's I just don't think Swag understands it.
This joke is so stupid.
It's called the 483. It's the
This
602.
sounds really stupid.
But instead of 120 in 64, you do 1 star.
What is wrong with you?
See, there's just no point to this though. That's the problem.
What do you mean there's no point?
He's saying you don't understand. There is no understanding.
There's no understanding
Who
anything.
would do that? That is
There's
just
nothing to
torture.
understand.
1 star.
It's the 483.
That's not the problem. The number is the issue.
The number
It's a
is
knife.
Oh my god.
Guy.
But besides that, Swag,
483.
what was your game of the summer?
Game of the summer? Like the game I played the most?
I guess so.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Boo!
Honestly,
I was thinking more.
I've been playing a lot of FNAF World though.
I think mine was
I found a
Galaxy
new
too.
I found a new appreciation for FNAF World over the summer, just from the archipelagos and stuff.
That's the thing with FNAF World. It at the time it was the worst FNAF game, and some people it probably still is, and objectively it probably still is. But FNAF World has this unique glamour. Is that the right word I'm thinking of?
I guess.
That no other game has.
Yeah.
And it is
I mean, we could talk about that, but maybe.
yeah.
Sorry, talking about Super.
Yeah. I saw you mention some stupid fucking shit
This
in the
is
chat.
so stupid.
Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's
17
games.
star multi Mario category. This guy.
Wait, hold on.
Break the
0 star, sunshine, low any percent. What is low any percent?
I'm not actually sure.
Is
'cause
that
I'm pretty
Ace?
Sure,
I'm not
I'm pretty sure
It's like-
SMS is beaten with a 1 now.
Because of Ace?
I think it's I think it's like 3. I think it's like 3 or 4. It's
It's
some
like 3
weird low
shows.
number.
Then you have to
Yeah.
break the discs of Galaxy 1 and 2. So you have to spend $200 every time you want to do a 17-star.
Why are
run.
the what disc are you buying that are 100 apiece?
Yeah, why are
Is
you
it-
buying $100 Galaxy discs, bro?
Is
What-
it
Why are
not
you paying?
expensive?
Never mind.
I
Never
don't
mind.
think so. I feel like you could get a good one for like just a working one for like 40
When I had
apiece.
Nintendo Wii U.
Yeah,
That's true.
and then the Wii U exists.
Yeah, if you don't have discs
all-
to
they-
break, then you
They
get
come with
automatic
the
time
Wii U. What are
save.
you talking
Come with the Wii U. Were
When
there
I was
any?
first running Galaxy, I had a lot of like disc issues. Like if you remember,
Yeah, the World 3.
every
the World
time
3
that I would
cabinet,
load into
bro.
World
Oh,
3, the music would cut and it was just like with a wind from the background and it was the most ominous thing and then it would just crash. So I had to
It's like,
buy it.
I
I
don't
had
know what
to
it
buy
is.
a new disc.
There's something with World 3 that the game needs. Because I remember trying to load it from like downloading it off the disc from my Wii for a USB loader, and it crashed there too. Like as soon as you enter,
Oh,
Lubba would just like sit there.
weird.
Like, and that was it.
Yeah.
Love it tweaking out.
Were there any I doubt you guys know. But were there any like bundles for the Wii U that instead of a Wii U game it came with a Wii game?
I don't think so.
I feel like it wouldn't really
I
make
don't think so.
sense.
It would.
Were there any
That would
there had to
further
be
in
like
their grave.
there had to be a Wii bundle that came with Galaxy, right?
I don't think so actually.
Really?
I think there was one for New Super Wii and Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
there's
Yeah.
New Super Wii and Mario Kart. And then
Yeah.
there
I
was
don't remember.
and then of course just like
Yeah.
the Wii Sports.
Wouldn't
one,
that be
one's
so
just
cool? They
too
made
much.
it like a Galaxy themed Wii for
They
a Galaxy
should.
I
bundle.
would.
What do you mean
I
they
would buy
should?
that.
It's 10 years late.
I don't care. I would buy it still. That doesn't change
I don't.
anything.
Yeah, I don't care.
They re-release the Wii just so that they can
you
do
act
the
like-
Dog, I
bundle.
don't even play Galaxy on Wii, and I would buy it.
You act like the age of games like matters to any of us. We played Mario 64 like it's a new game. Like, what are you
That's
on
true.
about, dog?
We just got done doing Detroit Become Human,
Oh, that game
or
is so good.
or at least one playthrough of it. We might be doing more,
Yeah.
but
I was
we've
gonna
been
ask about that actually.
we've been really enjoying it so far. When we do it again, minor spoilers for Detroit Become Human. But when we do it again, I feel like we should just kill Kara immediately.
Yeah, I think
Kill
so.
Kara
Get played
immediately
for long.
and do Marcus,
I didn't even know you
and
guys
then
were doing
do
that.
like
Mar-
a violent
Yeah, Marcus Violence.
violent Marcus, and then Connor no deviant.
Yeah.
I feel like it would just be chaos. Yeah.
The whole world in shambles.
Yeah, I think we got the best ending first, which
I
is
think
good.
we did.
I got a little spoiled. I looked at some behind the scenes stuff after we finished our playthrough, and it showed me like Kara as a white robot, white android.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the topic of Nintendo games, like we usually talk about.
Yeah, man.
Wii U.
Wii U.
Wii U. All right.
Mhm.
Here's the idea, okay?
Okay.
Wii U 2.
Wii U 2. See,
I don't know,
there's
man.
just no point
I don't
with the
know,
Nintendo Switch in this. I mean, the Wii U is good, but for the wrong reasons, I think.
The Wii U is goaded. I think the Wii U is a goaded console, but it doesn't need a sequel. It does not.
Yeah, the Wii U is good, but like for the wrong reasons, I think.
Yeah.
The thing is,
It's for speedrunners.
the
Speedrunners'
Wii
favorite
U,
console.
had Nintendo played their cards differently, the Wii U would have been a major success.
Yeah, the advertisement was
Advertising
terrible.
was dog shit. The
Yeah.
the Nintendo Direct that initially showed it off, they kind of just made it seem like it was an extension to the Wii, rather than a new console entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely feels as such. I mean, the main controller is still. I mean, it's the gamepad, but
Yeah.
everything else is just a Wiimote. So it's just
And
like,
it was a
literally, dude, Mario Party 10 uses Wiimotes, bro. Unless you're
Yeah.
playing Bowser Party.
even
Like,
then,
dog.
even with like the advertising, the hardware also just wasn't up to snuff. because it was a generation behind as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
Or if it was caught up, then the year later, 2013, because did it release in 2011 or 2012?
2012.
Okay. Then a year later, the Xbox One and PS4 came out, and it was immediately overshadowed. And the Xbox, those things sold like hotcakes, like a god church. But, the Wii U just dogged.
It just
It
dogged.
dogged.
It was such a good. It had so many good titles and shit, and it just did not do good.
It had a ton of good titles. Mario Maker 1, Smash. I'm surprised. Well, actually, Smash probably sold more consoles than the fucking advertising. But,
Yeah, Smash 4 was pretty hot. Like, a lot of people, like, I think Smash 4 is my least favorite, but I think that's the game that got everyone into Smash.
It brought a lot of people to Smash. I think mainly because of the 3DS, because it was on the handheld.
I can't take that away from Smash 4 as much as I don't like it.
Yeah, Smash 4, and also I feel like Brawl brought a lot of people to the scene as well, even though it was
Brawl was pretty tight.
Much slower
with Sonic and Snake. Like that was some pretty cool. Like and like other characters into the franchise type shit.
Brawl will always be my favorite, because it has subspace, or it introduced subspace more of. There is like, I think there's a modding team right now that's trying to port subspace into Ultimate.
Wait, seriously?
I think so. That would be awesome. I wonder if they would add more cutscenes and just add every character into the game.
They probably would, honestly.
I really hope if they do another Smash game that they try story mode again. I think Sakurai's being like not a pussy, but a pussy. By saying,
well, it's not really up to him anymore.
The cutscene, yeah. If he doesn't direct the next Smash game, which is seeming kind of likely, then it's not really up to him. I think he's just kind of done.
I don't blame him, dude. There was only supposed to be one game, so I definitely don't blame him. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this one game," and then like 20 years later, Smash Ultimate, like, brother.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for not wanting to do it anymore.
Imagine if they never decided on Nintendo characters and it was like that Dragon King's fighting game or whatever it was going to be.
Oh, it would. I don't think it would go very far. Yeah.
That probably would have been the only game, and Smash would never have been a thing.
For sure.
I think Smash changed gaming in a way.
In terms of what?
Maybe not gaming, but at least fighting games.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like at least like 2D ones, but yeah.
I guess so. Like, obviously, like Tekken, that's different, but
it also kind of gave a little bit of a brain rot to games that were designed like Smash, because everyone thought that games like Street Fighter and Tekken were bad or too difficult, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, the inputs are a bit to learn, but that's kind of every game. We were like that when Smash came out.
One gripe I do have with Smash is so normal fighting games, you have a health bar, right? And in Smash, the higher damage you have, the further distance you go when you're hit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Slices.
The percent thing is kind of weird. I can understand that.
But here's the thing: if you do stamina mode, which is pretty much like a normal fighting game because it's kind of health bar-ish, like the lower you are, it's still further knockback. I wish it was just.
What? Yeah, it's very.
Is that real?
That's real.
I have no experience.
It's because no one fucking plays stamina mode.
Yeah.
But I wish.
If you're gonna do stamina mode, just play an actual fighting game, like play Street Fighter or Tekken.
Yeah, I do think more people should try Rivals of Aether, and I'm super excited for Rivals 2, which is coming out. Dude, I think next year.
It's so fire. I didn't know that Rivals 2 was gonna be a thing, but Rivals is so fun. Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm excited for Rivals 2, but also I don't think it's gonna have amazing mod support because it's a 3D game instead of a 2D game.
What? Dude, Rivals 1 is so good with the mods. Oh my god.
The modding scene for Rivals 1 is insane.
Amazing.
What's your favorite fighting game that's not Smash, Swag? Do you have one?
I have played like no fighting games, honestly.
Really?
I've played like a little bit of Mortal Kombat like when I was young, but that's like it.
Mortal Kombat kind of fire.
I
love
Like,
that game.
and I play like the newer ones too.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I don't know
More
how
of a
like
Street Fighter guy though.
yeah. I never really played Street Fighter.
my nephew, he plays Mortal Kombat, and he's like 9. And every time I see him playing that, I turn to my sister,
Is he in-
who's his mom, and I'm like, pretty surprised you're letting him play that. And she said, I just let my husband decide. And I say, okay, well, you should look into it. And she never does. So,
That's really funny.
I'm
To be
kind
fair,
of,
I played it when I was kind of young as well.
yeah, everyone wants to play Mortal Kombat when they're young. Should they? Probably not. I,
Yeah,
there's
but like, who cares?
there's fatalities
know?
in the new game where the fighter literally turns the opponent into like a mound of flesh.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
A
Yeah, it's
cube of
bad.
flesh.
I kind of hate. I'm not squeamish per se, but I don't know. Some of that stuff is kind of.
I'm pretty squeamish
Makes you question.
when it comes to like real life, obviously, but in
Well, yeah,
video
of
games,
course.
I really don't have an issue with it. Yeah, unless it's like super hyper realistic, but Mortal Kombat's generally not. They have a lot more blood than normal in Mortal Kombat. I
Yeah,
think.
like
I don't know. I've never tried taking
like
someone's head off.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you should try it. It's very fun.
Yeah, just uppercut and take their head off. Great idea. We should try that next phase.
You gotta hit the gym a little bit.
It's still kind of.
You
Oh.
thought.
Uh-oh. You're lagging a little bit, Needle. I do gotta hit the gym. I'm hoping there's this
I haven't
like
said anything.
there's this like big facility in my town. It used to be a Tractor Supply, but they moved recently. And now rumors are going around that's gonna be a Planet Fitness. And Planet Fitness is so fucking cheap, but they're like they have a phobia of people who are fit.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
I don't
Like,
want to
I've heard
give them
so many
money,
bad things.
but their gym is actually good.
Yeah.
And I there's like mom and pop gyms in my town as well, but they're so expensive. They're like $50 for a month.
Yeah, it's insane.
Meanwhile, Planet Fitness is $10 a month.
Mhm.
It's like a subscription model. Well, it is a subscription model, but I mean like streaming, you know?
Yeah, I've heard some I literally forgot the word I was gonna say. There's some string attached to some stuff. I've heard some stories with like some strings attached.
Really? I'll have to look into like the contract.
Yeah.
I know I've seen the videos of like a guy dropping a pen and the lunk alarm goes off.
Oh, what? I've not.
Yeah.
That's
What?
crazy.
Have you been into a Planet Fitness?
I have not.
They have this thing called a lunk alarm, and it's only for when like someone maybe they're deadlifting or they're bench pressing. If they like drop their weight,
Oh god.
then the lunk alarm goes off.
This is so stupid.
Yeah. That makes
But
sense.
I've heard it. Yeah, I've heard about it.
yeah, but this guy in the video, he dropped a pen and the lunk alarm went off.
My god.
So
I wonder what like the detection is.
I don't know. Maybe there's just a camera going off, and when they see something drop, it just goes off.
Bro, imagine like phone falls out of your pocket.
I also have seen that video several times of like a Planet Fitness being flooded.
I have not seen that.
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
yeah. There's
People
actually one,
use that for like bait on TikTok to get followers, because even though it's not them, they say it's them.
It's the same video too.
The same exact video. I can tell because the water is so dirty in it. It's like brown water,
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
not poopy water,
There-
but
there's
like
also
not like dirt water.
I don't think
I don't think you guys
I'm
are thinking
pretty sure
poopy water.
I'm pretty sure there's a Planet Fitness not too far from me. I think it's on like Pelham Park or something. I'll probably hit that up one day. Like
Yeah, I'm surprised.
definitely one day.
I'm really surprised that there's like big places in New York, the way that the apartments are so tightly packed.
They're not. You're thinking of Manhattan, buddy.
I guess so.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in.
Honestly, like I'm in the Bronx. See, the
Okay.
thing is, like, when people think New York, they're obviously just gonna think Manhattan, but it's such a small part
Mm-hmm.
of of New York. Like, yeah, it's the main part, but it's like people think 42nd Street, like all the buildings and shit. Like, it's like if you go any farther uptown in Manhattan, it's not like that. If you go uptown, if you go into Brooklyn, it's not like that. The Bronx is pretty open.
Right.
Like, it's not like people always think, yeah, 42nd Street, Times Square, Penn Station, like Columbus Circle. That's like I hate that. It's like I'm kind of stupid because
Is
it's
it
like that's yeah. Go ahead.
is the Bronx a city or is it just a subdivision of New York City?
It's a borough, so it's like
I don't know what
like
that is.
the five boroughs pretty much.
Is there
It's
like
pretty much
a
a
mayor
section.
of the Bronx?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
it's
so
like a
it's like a
section.
city.
But it's like weird because it is, but it isn't a city because
Okay.
we have cities within the boroughs. So like Bronx has Co-op City, Manhattan is,
Co-op.
I mean, Manhattan. Shut up,
Co-op.
please,
Oh my
please shut up,
god.
please shut up. Thank you. Uh, Manhattan. I mean, Manhattan is its own city.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. I think I forgot what Brooklyn's city is. Queens has Long Island City, which is weirdly named because we have Long Island,
Yeah,
and
Long.
it's a completely different thing.
So wait, Long Island City is not on Long Island?
No, it's in Queens.
Oh
What?
dog, what?
What's the
Yeah,
point?
it's in Queens. Yeah, honestly, Queens is such a pretty area. Long Island City is so gorgeous.
Have you
Like,
been to Staten Island?
uh, no.
I've only I haven't heard much about it, but I've heard like Staten Island is something people need to visit whenever they go to New York.
Staten Island's pretty nice, but the thing is, people that live in New York, we all somehow collectively hate Staten Island because we don't consider it a borough.
uh, is it do some people consider it a borough and some don't? Is it like
It's just, I don't
politics?
know. It's like a weird collective thing because it's an island far away. Like you have to take a ferry to get there.
Oh,
Either you take
really?
a ferry, yeah, you either have to take the Staten Island ferry or you have to drive across like a bridge. But it's weird because it's like you drive across the bridge to get to any borough. You have to go through Manhattan to go to like any borough.
Yeah.
Or not any borough because you can go through like the Bronx to get to Queens, but like you every borough in New York is an island.
Yeah.
Like, so it's weird that Staten Island is, I guess because you have to, like, one of the main parts is you have to take a ferry. That's like one of the main parts of transportation to get there. You like there's no subway to Staten Island. You have to take either you take the ferry or you drive across the bridge.
And so New York City is like different from the Bronx.
Well, no, New York City is all five boroughs.
Oh, okay.
Like all five boroughs is New York City.
Okay.
Like,
Except for
but like
Manhattan.
they're Oh no, Manhattan is part of it. It's the five boroughs:
That's so
Bronx,
fucking
Manhattan, Brooklyn,
confusing.
Queens, Staten Island.
All right. Okay, got it.
But when everyone says New York, they think Manhattan. But that's also because, you know how like when it's like the zip codes and stuff,
Mhm.
Manhattan is considered New York, New York. That's why people think that that's all New York is Manhattan, when it's not.
If you
It's very
could
stupid.
guesstimate how many um Italian places, Italian food places are in New York City, what would you say?
I couldn't give a number, but it's definitely a lot. More so in the Bronx than there is anywhere else, I'd
Not to
say.
be confused with places that sell Italian food. I mean like
Like Italian
fucking
neighborhoods and
Papa
stuff.
Luigi's Pizzeria.
Yeah,
Like,
most of that stuff is in the Bronx. Like, you don't
really?
really see that stuff out of yeah. So like, yeah, like Little Italy is a place that that was like my birth home, which is not actually that far from here, but it's in the Bronx. Uh, there's that place. There's like a bunch of Italian influence in the Bronx. It's pretty crazy. Italian and Puerto Rican influence in the Bronx. It's pretty cool. Uh, but like there's a lot of cool, like you can tell, like, because New York is such a diverse state,
Hmm.
you can tell like what borough has like specific groups. Like you can tell that Queens is like very like Korean populated. Very lower Manhattan, like Canal Street is like China like populated, like Chinese populated. It's pretty cool. Like there's a lot of different stuff that you can, like, if you guys ever come to New York, like there's a lot of
Yeah.
different
I
things.
really
It's
want
not
to
just, you know.
I
There's
really
so
want.
much diversity.
I really want to go to the Nintendo store. I want to go there so bad.
I went there with
It's-
Needle a while
Oh,
back.
it's dude, you would love it. It's so cool.
We gotta. Once we're rich and famous from JLB, we gotta plan a trip. We gotta plan a trip to Kyoto for the
That would
Nintendo
be
Museum.
fire. I would love that.
And then we
Yeah, I
could
would
we
love
could
to take you guys to, like,
then
a
we
lot
could
of
do a
places.
2P jump on the huge Wii remotes.
Yes, dude. We have to.
Okay, I looked it up.
Bro.
You can download health inspection reports for New York City. It covers all the restaurants in all the boroughs and includes a category / ethnicity for each restaurant. So, I assume this is for names of the restaurants. If it has the word Italian in it, there's 993. If it has pizza in it, there's 845. And if there's Italian and pizza, it's 453.
It's a lot, yeah. There's a lot.
What the fuck? How would people call it Italian pizza? What other kind of pizza would it be? Is there American pizza? Slap a fucking slice of American cheese on it, add some mushrooms. Are mushrooms American? No, mushrooms aren't American.
I have no idea.
What's something we made in
Pizza
America?
is killing me. Oh my god.
Put some French fries on there.
Dog.
Oh my god.
What is
French
bro
fry
cooking with the
pizza?
French fry pizza?
That sounds weird. I don't know how I
That
feel about that.
sounds-
That's basically
yeah.
just potatoes on pizza, which is kind of disgusting.
That's a fun video idea. Like
What?
food mashups, so mashed together like
Oh,
a
God.
combo from McDonald's and pizza.
Yo,
God.
what are you?
I don't want to
cooking?
die that early in my life. Holy.
So it's like
Diabetic speedrun.
mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
I mean, I've
Oh,
had
God.
that. I've had that.
I
before.
actually
You've had
I
mash
I
and
have,
cheese?
Yeah.
mashed
Is it
potatoes
good?
was- yeah, that's actually not that bad.
It's not bad, but
It's not something I would eat constantly, but
Yeah.
Oh my god. Zeta just put something in in the JLB podcast chat and it looks so good.
oh god.
It's
What am I- if I
okay, so
look at
it's
it, man?
Nutella
Okay, it gets
going
worse.
into a waffle iron with chocolate frosting on it, dipped in chocolate sauce.
Oh, stop. No, I hate when videos do this. It's like they keep putting chocolate on, like they keep putting the same thing
the
on
first part
everything.
was like-
Oh,
The
They
Nutella,
were-
fine.
yeah, they were cooking with the first part, and then they lost me in the second half.
Yeah, they lost me with the M&Ms.
ah.
All right. Here's the argument. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
M&Ms or Reese's Pieces?
M&Ms.
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 Yeah.
Actually,
Do people even like Reese's Pieces?
I like Reese's Pieces, but if I had to choose
If you give
between the
them to me, I'll
two,
eat them.
yeah, if you give
But,
them to me,
yeah.
if they're in my Halloween basket, yeah, I'll have some Reese's Pieces. Why not? But like, if you gave me an option between M&Ms or Reese's Pieces, I'm gonna pick the M&Ms.
Yeah, 100%.
But I will. If it was peanut M&Ms or Reese's Pieces, I'd choose the Reese's.
Really?
Peanut ones aren't that bad.
I don't like nuts. Well, I do like nuts, but I don't like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are
nuts.
you sure?
You talking cashews? Like, what are you talking about?
No, I'm talking like nuts, like balls.
Oh, I got
Oh,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the topic of debates, though,
I
we
thought you
do
were gonna say on the topic ball.
we do have a new question for this season. For those who've been watching us for a while, you know that every episode we ask our guest, do you have an Apple or an Android phone? Last season, Apple won.
Yeah, fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
fuck you.
I'm unfriending all of you guys. I hate you all.
Swag also has an Apple, but
I
also
do, I'm
we've
Apple
decided
Swag, bro.
we've decided not to continue that because we brought on a new host and it would be unfair to continue since we're so far in the lead by 2. So we have a new question. It's 4 options, but us 3 we all have different options for it. It is which is the best game in the 3D Mario 602?
The 602, yeah.
Yes.
I forgot about this.
So far we have 1 vote for 64, which was me. 1 vote for G1, which I think was Swag, and then 1
Classic.
vote for G2, which was Needle. We have 0 for Sunshine, but next
Sunshine might
I
go
think
up.
Sunshine's gonna go up so high though.
that might
We're gonna
change
get-
yeah.
next episode.
Sunshine would be fun. I just prefer G2 a little bit more.
I've only speedrun 64. But yeah, that's our new what's the question?
Speaking of Sunshine, this new mod, Super Mario Eclipse, such a banger mod.
I've heard about it a lot. I would like to finish Sunshine before I play it.
You're never playing that hack.
Yeah,
You're
never playing that hack.
I think you should give up that dream and just play Eclipse.
Maybe.
You might as well.
I mean, I've pretty much seen all of Sunshine. I've been there for one of Swagg's 120 runs, but
the thing with Eclipse though is that you'd still be playing Sunshine. Like a lot of people think that a lot of people were like kind of upset because they were like, "Oh, the new level. It's not just the new levels. It's basically in its like DLC expansion or like a reimagining of the original game. So like all the normal levels are still here.
Yeah.
Like everything is still there, but you also have the new stuff, which is like blended in with the original stuff. And it's really cool.
Yeah, the way it's like laid out is super cool.
Yeah.
I haven't played it myself, and I don't plan on it, but I have seen people play it, and
I wish you would.
It is very. It looks very well put together.
Yeah, this game looks really cool. I don't want to fucking play it, and I'm never going to. I fucking hate that game, but it looks really cool.
I like the idea of it, but I don't think the levels I don't like the idea of like the massive levels that I've seen, like the Pianta Pit or whatever. That's like the biggest turn off.
The new levels are good, but yeah, there's some that are like, like probably one of my least favorite.
Which one?
Pianta Pit is pretty bad.
Pianta Pit.
There's also there's like another one that I don't like that much. And it's like Mario's Dream.
Bro, Zeta, I am not bringing you on stage.
Yeah, put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Yeah, put your hand down.
The stuff is sick though. It's really cool, and there's a lot of cool references and surprises. They did a good job, I think.
You know how with like what is it, Sonic and Knuckles, where you can like attach that to Sonic 1 and you can play as Knuckles.
That's Sonic 2 and 3, but yeah, true.
Oh, either way. What if you could attach like your Nintendo Switch cartridge to like tape the cartridge onto the disc for Sunshine?
You lost me the second you said tape. You lost
what
No. You're saying
taping to a Sunshine disc. I'm confused.
The Odyssey cartridge. Did I not say Odyssey?
No, I didn't hear Odyssey at all.
Okay, sorry. Okay. My bad. All right. Let me lock in for this. Okay, so take your Odyssey Nintendo Switch cartridge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Grab your roll of clear duct tape.
Okay.
Okay, and then tape it to your Sunshine cartridge. Or disc. Save your Sunshine disc.
So what is the point of this? Making it
so
it can't go in the Wii? Is that what's the goal?
No, because then you put it in and you're able to play it as Odyssey Mario with Cappy. Imagine it does.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. That would ruin Sunshine.
This is how.
If you had Cappy.
Yeah, this is the easiest way to scratch your Sunshine disc.
Use clear duct tape.
Shut up.
You let broke.
That would completely destroy Sunshine.
Yeah, toothpaste.
I would not play it.
Put toothpaste on.
Sunshine with Cappy, bro. What?
I feel like that's just like I heard about that like when I was younger, where you just put like toothpaste on.
It does work.
On a cut.
Does
it?
It works. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried it because I've never had my discs.
Wipe it with a dry napkin.
Wipe it with a dry napkin. I've only.
Guys, I heard that if you rub your disc with sandpaper, it will remove the scratches. It works, trust me.
When you're
your disc will be so clean that all the data will be gone as well. Have fun.
This is how you clear your save file.
When you're out of toilet paper, so you have to refer to the sandpaper.
Oh,
why do you do you have sandpaper in your bathroom? Just in reserve?
Yeah, just in case.
No.
If your disc is frozen, microwave it. It heats it up. What are these
What?
situations?
These are like grandparent like situations, man.
If your console gets too hot, keep a freezer in your room.
Oh my god.
Actually, would it even break if you like kept your
Putting
console in a
Flood into
freezer?
Odyssey? I think that would be cool. Flood in Odyssey sounds interesting enough.
So Flood in Odyssey is fine, but Cappy in Sunshine sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, do you not understand that this entire game revolves on
Correct.
Flood? If you use Cappy, it just would not work most of the time.
They put Cappy in 64 and it was fine.
You do realize this entire game is just water simulator, right? Like you need to spray things.
Yo, I love me some Power Wash
What do you
Simulator.
think Cappy's gonna pee everywhere? Like, is that what the new game is?
Nah. Oh, apparently Flood is already a mod for Mario Odyssey.
Oh, really? That's
Apparently,
crazy.
Fur did a video on it. I didn't know
Oh,
Fur was
oh.
I didn't know Fur was a furry. Granted, I probably should have figured it out.
I don't think the name would have given it away, but
well, because Fur is like FIR, isn't that like a tree?
I don't know. I'm not a tree expert.
Oh my
It is.
god. Let me look it up.
You're not Googling it, it's a tree.
Fur tree. I had to look it up. Yeah,
Bro.
it's a tree. It's giving me this image looks fucking AI generated. What is this? Oh my god. So you know how on Google now if you like Google a question, it'll bring up like an AI response.
The AI overview.
Yeah, what if now it starts showing you like an AI
Oh
image
my
of what
God.
something looks like? It would suck so bad. I do think
like looking up the president and then it just shows the worst depiction made by AI.
just shows you a pile of dust because it's pretty much what he is.
Yeah, man.
Dude, a fucking light gust of wind could go towards Joe Biden's direction, and he'd start like dusting away like Thanos.
You would, yeah, Thanos not dust away, dog.
Anywho,
Right. For all intents and purposes, to the FBI.
Yeah, this is a
that
joke.
was a joke.
This is a joke.
Do not knock on our doors, thank you.
Yeah, we're not going to turn Joe Biden into dust. Rest assured.
Okay, see, when you say it like that, like you have to say that, man.
What else has been going on this summer? You guys have been doing a few more relays. I know the Paper Mario. Was the Paper Mario relay before we left?
I was in May, I think.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, then
it's been a minute. You guys did a 246. Well, you guys did a few 246s.
Oh, too.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the
It was
602?
well.
Oh yeah, you did 602. It was your first sleepless 602 swag.
It was.
How did you feel after it?
After it was awesome. Like actually laying in bed after a run like that feels so surreal.
During was what was.
It felt so weird.
Literally Greens was terrible.
Afterwards.
Like
Oh my
I
God.
started feeling so tired in like middle of second half 120 and it was just over after that.
I hate that G2 is the last game because that's when you start like the energy starts. Like you'll get that burst at the beginning and then towards the end you're just like, oh god, I gotta keep going.
Yeah,
the
adrenaline going into G2 is insane.
You get so much going into G2. And then like green starts and you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
TBH, I think they should reverse the order of games.
See, that would be good, but the
last.
route, 64 last is kind of weird. The reason that the game order is the way it is just for breaks. Like
yeah, that's
the way
true.
like if you started with
Also,
G2, you would literally just have 14 minutes in the first like 10 hours. It would
Also,
not be
Imagine literally any other ending versus G2's ending to a
Yeah,
602.
G2 also
Come
just
on.
has the best
It's the
ending.
best way.
No better
It's
way
the
to
best
end
way to
it.
end off. I didn't like that's the only reason why I'm like I don't really mind it
Mhm.
being like there because it's just like you know what, no, I'll take it. The ending's worth it.
I'm still a huge vouch for a category like 602, but it includes Odyssey Darker Side.
That sounds actually.
It's 500 power moons to get to Darker Side. So it would be the 1102.
503 because you get darker
503.
side.
Oh, so okay, so it would be the 1105. I think what turns people off the 1862 is all moons.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's keeping me.
I could do literally any other
and
category
3D
except
World
all
actually.
moons.
3D World, 3D World isn't as
3D
bad.
World's not bad.
Yeah, 3D
I'm not saying 3D
nothing.
World's bad. I'm saying I think a lot of people have for some reason a negative opinion of 3D World.
That's just because a lot of people. I don't want it to make it seem like I'm saying skill issue, but that's like most people's worst game.
Yeah.
That's why people don't like it, because it's like their worst game.
And also, I just think it's in a different category than Odyssey, Galaxy 2, Sunshine 64.
Style, yeah. 3D World has like no breaks. It's actually kind of jarring. Just like Odyssey doesn't. Like 3D World.
Odyssey, all moons with no breaks, like because you don't get any downtime unless you actually like take a TA break.
3D World or Odyssey, it's worse with Odyssey. Oh my.
The only person who like actively runs all moons right now, or not all moons, 1862, I think, is Irene.
Yeah.
And even then, Irene just does. Irene does Odyssey and 3D World before the 602 starts, and then just does the 602 with everyone else.
World,
that's what I'm planning on doing for next year.
You're gonna do an 1862?
No, my first 1862 is gonna be a 2405.
Yeah, he's into 2405. Yeah.
That's insane, dude. Bro, you are not doing 3D Land 100%.
It's not 100%.
Yeah.
It's
special ending.
It's all star medals. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours.
I can't imagine it's much different than special ending. Isn't special ending already
all
star medals?
it's literally just special ending, but you add 4 levels.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Special ending and then 64 DS, right?
I've actually done some 64 DS.
64 DS is fun.
And then,
my God.
and then that's all they add to the 1862 to make it 2405.
There's one more game, buddy.
Shit, hold on. Don't tell me.
You got this. You got this.
There is one more
Bowser's
game.
Fury.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
And I'm already like decent at that one.
Yeah, you're pretty good at Bowser's Fury.
Like, okay, the one thing that like kind of makes me sad is that like during the summer, anytime I played DS and Joey was in call, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss." I'm like, bro, DS is not a bad game.
Yeah.
It's actually fun. I had so much fun doing runs.
I think DS has better content than normal 64, just because there's more. But also, it really turns people off just because of the movement. The movement in DS is so
The movement is so
bad.
Jank. It's bad.
I don't think the movement's bad.
It's not bad per se, but it's worse comparatively to 64.
I think a lot of people think it's bad because of the fact they've been used to 64, which honestly I don't blame them. Like I can understand the shift is weird, but it's like and I get that the title is definitely misleading. Like you'd think it should be the same game, but it's like, come on now. Like it's not, comparing it to the 64, I hate it. Like I'm being real.
I also think that
64 DS you have to treat as a different game entirely, I think.
I also think that they should have waited a little longer to do a
They should have just put it on like an actual console.
Yeah.
I agree that they should have waited to put it at least on like another
it was on the DS because it was a tech demo, because then people weren't so sure about handhelds, because the last handheld was
they needed something to sell the DS, so they were like, all right, we'll put 64 on it again.
Well, not only that, but also their last handheld was the GBA, which had which was like pretty much SNES.
GBA was banger
in terms of processing.
It didn't have that much like titles from SNES either.
Yeah.
Like all the titles on, or not all of them, but a lot of the Mario stuff on GBA.
And so people were really skeptical that it was just going to be about the same processing power as the SNES again. So they were like, okay, well here's Mario 64 running on it. And then people were like, oh shit, didn't know you were chill like that, bro. Dap him up. And then
them up, give them all your money.
Give them $5,000 and then get the DS dev kit.
As a kid, I really enjoyed DS, and I'm sure a lot of other people did. But Yeah, if you're like coming into DS with a speedrunner's mindset, you are not going to enjoy the game, and I'm going
Yeah.
to say that right now.
I
Like
think
if you're, if,
that like
uh,
like 60
actually no, I should say, uh, in terms of like if you're coming in with the speedrun prowess from the N64
yeah.
title, not like
Mhm.
speedrunning in general, because DS as a speed game is hella fun in isolation of
Yeah.
itself, not like compared to 64. So I don't
I'm
know.
surprised some people
I've had a lot of fun with it.
haven't ported just normal 64 movement into it yet because of decomp.
Oh boy.
Wow. Well, here's
It's
this
crazy
nice
that no one has
individual.
tried to do that.
Oh, have they tried?
This really cool individual. No,
There.
so excellent gamer. Love him. But
Go on,
he's
modder.
been trying to work on that for years. It's been so long, and I haven't heard an update. Like it's been a while
Oh,
since he's like
I
made
knew
an
about
update.
that, but that's different from what I'm saying. I'm saying like take the ROM for 64 DS and using decomp, put 64 Mario into it.
I don't know. I don't know if
But
that would work.
okay, but then the problem arises
How do you
because
how do
the
you use
thing
the other
is you would need it
characters?
to.
Yeah.
Well, not even that, but again, the way that the controls are, you'd have to completely redo the controls on a DS game, and that's just not going to work because
Yeah.
DS doesn't have circle pad. You'd have to make like a special plugin for that,
Well,
which is
there
already
is
annoying.
a
Plugin,
on Wii U, there is if you mod it, there's a software you
The
can,
analog patch
yeah, literally
or
just called
whatever.
like the
yeah.
64DS analog patcher.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It works
Really
Do
the
they
main
have
thing it
that on
really
does
well.
PC? I'll have to try
is
that.
pretty much the main thing it does is just it takes your joystick and then maps it to the touch screen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It actually
Yeah,
works
because
really well.
the touch screen is like full
It gives
Yeah.
you
range, I'm pretty
full
sure.
control.
I wonder if people have to, like if they run on DS, do people have to use the
Like if
touchscreen
you
for any strats?
There's
like if
I
you
mean
look at
just for
if you look at
for
the past,
movement it is
past literally
better.
use it constantly.
Yeah.
Because it's so much more precise directions
Yeah.
instead of the 8 that you get from the D-pad. So it's like it's really good. On Wii U it's really nice too because not only does it work for that, but the camera too. The right stick is used for the camera, which is really,
Right.
really good. Because the camera, controlling the camera was so ass. You had to use the touchscreen
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
bad.
Oh my
That
god. That's a,
I've never used the analog patch, but it
I
looks
just
really
use
good.
L. You just use L to center the camera, honestly. That's what
Yeah,
I did. Just
I
held
just
it in
hold
there.
L.
To be fair, I will say that in terms of like camera movement, you can't really find a place to put those controls on a
Yeah.
DS or 3DS, like because
Yeah,
they
no.
also using decomp they brought 64 to the 3DS,
They might as well
and
just
they mapped
yeah, they might as well
they mapped the
put
C
it.
stick to D-pad, but it's
Oh,
not really.
yeah.
You'd have to take your hand off of the joystick to do
Yeah,
that.
it doesn't work well. Like
Yeah,
the thing is, like if they were to do that for DS, it couldn't be on hardware. It would have to be like PC port or something
yeah.
to like accommodate
I
for the
know
modern computers.
I know Kaze also said that he's working on a 64 DS thing for normal 64, but I it's been a while since I've heard that, so who knows if he's still working
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
He's too
So
busy
It's
with like
like
the Return to Yoshi's Island thing. That thing looks
that's
sick,
true.
but it's
it
just not
looks
gonna be
really good.
done
Yeah,
for a long time. So
Yeah,
yeah. He extended it another year, I think.
the hacks are getting
Kind
so
of.
big now.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
mean, well, of course,
the standards are
the
so high
standards are
up.
so much higher. Yeah, and that's a good thing. I know that sounded like I was complaining about it, but it's such a nice thing to see how much hacks have like evolved over the years. Like we
Yeah,
went from like shitty like toadstool hacks and stuff to like complete
games.
like is this even Mario 64 anymore? You know, like it's
Yeah.
insane. And that goes beyond 64 as well. Like even Super Mario World. Oh my god. I have to try some Kaizo hacks for World. I think Kaizo hacks have gotten so much better for Super Mario World. It's so good. Like I don't know. It's
Especially
been
ever
really
since decomp came out. And
yeah,
speaking of decomp,
decomp, yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie decomp just got to
Oh
100% a few days
yeah.
ago.
They finished it,
Yes.
yeah.
So I'm really
I'm
excited to
excited to
see a
see what they're
PC
gonna come
port
up
or a
with.
co-op for that. I've never played.
I've never played Banjo.
I'm hoping that someone does like a render 96 type mod.
Yeah. That's what they said. Like literally like the first thing that I saw was someone was gonna make like a render 96 type build.
Honestly, the render 96 team might just be able to to go and try out.
I don't know how I feel about that. I have mixed feelings about render because like 64, it just kind of doesn't work because of the way 64 like kind of operates. Where it's like, yeah, the high poly, like the not the high, I guess like the cool looking models like and stuff, like it looks sick, but I don't know, playing it just seems weird. I guess it just seems out of place. Yeah, it's just me. It's probably just me.
Maybe I don't know.
I liked it when it first came out, but after a while, it was like, it's all right, I guess. It's not
really
terrible. It's not the worst game.
Paper Mario 64 is also at 100%, but the people that decomped it have no interest in mods or PC stuff.
Damn.
I remember
Paper Mario
when
really cool stuff.
When the Ocarina of Time decomp had just completed and people were working on PC port for it, which would eventually become Ships of Arcanian. I went into the Discord to figure out how to get it. And I knew nothing about it at the time, but I was asked. I like got the decomp, and then I was like, okay, now how do I play it on PC? And they just fucking laughed at me. And I left the Discord.
They're like, oh, you mean you don't know how to do it?
They even had a channel that was like, do not ask about PC port. And I was like laughed at.
I know nothing about.
Yeah.
What?
I was so embarrassed.
I hate when Discords do that. It's just like what's the point of you having a Discord if you're just gonna make fun of the people that ask how to do things? What?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of the Discord?
It's very much so like people hate like when someone is new to say like tennis and they get like the best racket ever and they know nothing about the game. But also like people would hate them. They're fucking posers. But also if they're new to tennis and they don't know how the rules work, they're like, well, how the fuck don't you know how tennis works? It's very hypocritical.
It's just L's taking L's everywhere.
Yeah, extremely hypocritical so people just being hypocrites.
Oh yeah, that's true, Jumbo. Yeah, it's so cringe. It used to be like that with co-op. I had to like get on people. I had to get on some of the mods before I stopped caring about it. Like, yo, like if people ask about it, like they're gonna ask about it. It's like now it's pretty easy to like do things for 64 co-op, but before, oh my god, it was.
What other so what do you think is next to get decomped? Do you think that they'll just start working on Sunshine?
Sunshine would be sick. Or like
I would love to see a Sunshine decomp.
Sunshine decomp or a 64 another 64 game.
Yeah, Glover. Did Glover get like a PC port? Didn't Glover get a PC port at some point? I swear they did.
Let me check. Glover.
I remember hearing about that like last year or something.
Oh, Glover is on Steam now.
Yeah.
But there's what about like Mario Kart? Mario Kart 64 decomp.
Yeah, Mario Kart 64 was what I was thinking.
And 64 decomp.
There is like a PC port of Majora's Mask, but I'm not sure if it's been like fully decomped.
Progress. Oh, okay, it's 93% done. The MK64 decomp. Note the PAPE decomp only completed US and IQ versions of the game. JP and PAL still in the works. Weird. Okay. I wonder if ever one day they'll allow like PC port runs of 64 just on the main 64 leaderboard.
I don't see that happening.
Or if not on the main leaderboard, then like on another subcategory that's like PC.
Likely not, because like most people in 64
they would just run on emulator.
Anyways, would be more like, oh, well, because we don't like it, it doesn't exist. Kind of like how Multi Mario treats DS 3D Land and Bowser's Fury.
Yeah. It took a lot of convincing to get some people to try co-op.
Oh yeah, it took a lot. I'll be honest, co-op now is much different than it was before.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Speaking
It's
from someone who's been part of the community since like 2021, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
I remember at
Very
first
rare.
pace where us three all were at. I
Mhm.
was trying to like convince people to try co-op and OMM, and now I want to be as far away from those two things as possible.
Yeah, I'm sure the mod team and the co-op server has noticed, but I have not said or done anything in like months. I
Yeah,
have completely just stopped caring about co like people like co-op people will DM me about certain things like, oh, this person did this or why am I banned, and I just ignore them.
yeah,
But I'm just like I'm at the point because there's been so much happening in that community that I'm just kind of over it. I'm trying to get my life together. I don't want to deal with that stuff. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. There's too much going on, too much drama like going on in that area. So it's just like I just kind of got tired of it. I silently like stopped doing stuff. Like I don't even remember the last time I typed.
Are you still planning on
Man,
completing Reimagine?
I don't even know at this point.
Yeah. Um, co-op is it's brought a lot of new people in, which is good, sure, but it's also a lot of old people are being kind of rushed away from it,
What?
from co-op.
Like yeah, I'm just kind of over it. I haven't really touched like I think today was the last time I touched co-op, and now it's just because of the Nightmare Archipelago that we're doing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just have no reason to touch the game anymore. I want to finish Reimagine, but I
More
mean,
than more than decomps of stuff, I really want to see people working on more archipelagos. Because I think
yeah.
Archipelago as a concept is literally my favorite multiplayer game ever.
Hmm.
And that's saying something because I fucking party. I love party games. I love Mario Party. I love Mario Kart. I love Smash Bros. I'm like the whole shebang. But that's fucking 50s term shebang. But
LMAO.
Archipelago, being able to communicate and help people through their game from your game, like even if it's two games that
Yeah.
you have no fucking clue what the other one is and you don't want to play it, and the other person has no clue what your game is and they don't want to play it,
Yeah.
you could still play together.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
cool.
and manuals are fine,
I
sure, but I really want people to start working on more automatics.
hmm Shut up, Super.
um,
Yeah. I mean, I there's a project that I really want to start working on as soon as I learn how decomp works.
yeah,
It's the 64-2 project. I really want to work on that so badly, but like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't
I,
know
I
why I
was
just
working
haven't
on
done
music
anything
for
with it in
that
a while.
before.
Yeah, I wanna go back to it soon, but I don't know. I need to gain motivation to do stuff again.
Right. Aren't you you made a few levels for Reimagined in Blender, right?
Yeah, so a few of them were made in Blender. Others, there's like, yeah, some of them I assisted making because I'm not that good when it comes to making levels.
Right.
So I more so assisted. There were people like Jaden made some levels for the game, and like Sonic Dark, like they made some levels for the game, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, but it's really just like it was really just like a what if scenario in my mind that I came up with like 4 years ago that I wanted to make into a ROM hack, and it's pretty sick. I just don't feel like finishing it. It's been
Yeah,
like
I get
years.
that.
It's been like 4 years. It's like I don't feel like finishing it, but if I don't finish it, then it's gonna be in the back of my head as long as I don't finish it. So it's like I feel like I have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's no pressure on you, at least not from us at least. Um,
Yeah. I just want to do that so I can move on to other things, more cooler things
yeah,
like that I want to do.
for sure. I really want to because Archipelago is built in Python, I'm pretty sure. And
Hmm.
there's like a 12-hour video that's like a full course on Python that I that I want to watch. Just take like a few days and just watch that and learn Python entirely.
Bro's about to make every game.
I'm about to make every archipelago.
Bro's gonna make Galaxy 3, bro. It's over it.
I'm really hoping for Cuphead soon in automatic.
Cuphead would be sick.
I want like a good sister location like for FNAF.
Yeah, sister location. Well, what would you even receive?
You can receive like
Progressive Night.
Yeah, there's like that, like key card for Ennard, I guess, and then access to the mini games. I don't know. There's some cool stuff you could do.
I think it would make more sense as a manual, unfortunately. But yeah.
I love
maybe like sister location custom night. Actually, that would be a good automatic, I think. But yeah, just a lot of stuff going on with us right now. What's our next relay? What's the next relay we're doing?
The next relay is we're doing a 770 again, which is just the 2405 any percent. We're doing that September 7th.
770. The 2405 again.
It's just 80%.
Oh, okay. 2405 any percent. Okay, I thought.
Yeah.
Am I doing anything for that? I don't think I am.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just kind of been not doing much in terms of I know I should practice. I don't want to have a who situation, but like I really want to just take this time and do literally anything else. Yeah. Like I'll likely get practice in. I'm not gonna not do it at all, but I really just want to not speedrun right now. Like I want to like I do, but I don't. I don't want it to be every waking day. Like that's why I've like when Eclipse came out, I've been doing nothing but playing Eclipse because like it's been a nice like step away from Multi Mario. It's just me playing a game casually, which is something I haven't done in a while.
I'm in that same boat right now. I've been trying to find a game either to play or something new to speedrun, but I just haven't been able to. My default recently has just been Celeste.
I hate that I'm invested in. I hate that Eclipse is such a good mod, and I'm invested in speedrunning it. I hate that I am. It's just I hate that. It's like every game you touch is like, I can speedrun this. Like, bro.
Yeah, it's that freaking speedrunner mindset.
I hate it so much.
Y'all ever make splits for like a speed game, and then once you make the split, you just don't want to do the run anymore?
Kind of.
Yes.
Because I have so many splits like that, like on my computer. I have like freaking Pokemon Red and Blue, like what else? Majora's Mask, like.
You learned Majora's Mask and then never did it.
No, I didn't learn Majora's Mask. I learned Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
I had it for Yoshi's Island at one point, and I don't remember what happened to it.
SPM, like.
I think Yoshi's Island is a cool run.
You gotta do SPM, man. I can't be the only one doing SPM, bro. It's such a good speed game.
There's a few games that I want to try running eventually, but right now I'm just pretty focused on Celeste, honestly. I want to get back into Odyssey eventually as well. I really want to try. Holy shit, we're in the top like 50 most active games on SRC for co-op.
What?
Co-op is so popular at this point.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm also, as soon as I get my VR controller back, I'm gonna get back into some VR speedrunning. I really want to do Vacation Simulator again. But yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point here. We're gonna make the episodes a little shorter this season. Not shorter as in like not like a 30-minute episode. That's crazy. Yeah. But like podcasts are normally like, an hour 10 minutes, sometimes an hour 20, hour 30 if you're on the longer side. If you're watching like Joe Rogan, sometimes he goes for like 3 hours, and I feel I just feel like that's
crazy.
That's way too long.
Don't get me wrong, like we yap like all the time. But
the longest one we had was like 150, I think. Right?
157.
I feel like it's funny hours. Too that we say this because we will yap for hours on a call, but it's just different when you're like when it's like we're recording and like we we know this is getting uploaded. Like it's just a different vibe. I don't know, it's weird.
I'm definitely more unhinged in private calls.
Yeah, I think we know that. That's pretty obvious.
But yeah, that's the premiere for season 2. of the JLB Podcast. We're so excited. We almost delayed this episode because I didn't know Swag was going to wake up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've been feeling super
I actually expected you. Yeah, I expected you to not like wake up. Like I expected you to just. Stay asleep,
I
honestly.
just
was like,
messaged
he's
saying
not gonna
like
be up.
I'm gonna call him one more time, but I'll wait like an hour. I'll be out in a minute.
Yeah.
Good timing to end the episode. But
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, my name is Joker.
My name is Nabel.
And I'm Swag.
This has been episode 1, season 2. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Bye.